Hello, Amaranth. Hello, Amaranth. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my block in the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase. We'll be getting underway in about 3 minutes to be on time for my block, 6 till 8 p.m. local time for me. But I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm just going to stretch over and turn this fan on gently. Hopefully it's not going to pick up on the audio. It shouldn't. I'm annoyed that this first title that we're playing doesn't have music when I click away to check my other windows and stuff. A classic first world problem. But I'm sure it will be fine. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. I'm going to be starting off today with compressed space, and then we will have some profit margin and who's my other one? Leaf's Odyssey, not necessarily in that order. Hey, it's Mari from CPS. I'll set you live on the CPS homepage in just 1 minute. Super, glad to hear it. And then we can start flexing those brain muscles. I can't believe how many good and exciting, not just Thinky games, but puzzle games, strategy games, Metroidvania exploration-y games are on the horizon, and I need more hours in the day. Alright, we are now live on the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase homepage, so welcome in, everybody. Let's jump over to this screen, and you'll see me up in the corner. I'm hoping that that will be a place I can be suitably situated for our games today, but we're going to be here for the next 2 hours, checking out games and demos in collaboration with the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase. So let's go continue. I did the first couple of levels just to make sure everything was operating as expected. So welcome to Compress Space. Here is our character with the best hair you have ever seen in the history of the universe. We move around with WASD, jump over, and get to this little colourful node as the level hops away and sends us back. Right. We can move our cursor on the grid, and we can press on the grid, drag horizontally, and that squishes all the space in between where the mouse started and where it ended. So we can climb up here, but now we can't get to our ending because our ending is existing inside the bounds of the fold we made. So we unfold that, hop up here, and once again we get over to our exit. So we can see our exit all the way at the top there. We can't jump that high. We can jump, if we check here, we can see on the grid patterns, we can jump just less than 3 tiles. So first of all, let's bring that over there, and then how about we also bring that down to here. So nothing stopping us compressing space in 2 axes at the same time. Now, how are we going to get through here? Well, what if we just got rid of all of this and take a nice leisurely walk? All right, now we have this purple stuff. We cannot compress our space through whatever you might call this purple stuff. So how about we bring that down as much as we can. Oh, I can't compress through myself either. So we'll bring that down. Bring all of that together, and we can hop across the top. And then we just need to find our exit again. It's going to be somewhere amongst all of this. I do really enjoy the animation of the whole frame being sucked into the wormhole of the ending screen. Now, lots of purple I want to call them flowers, vines, flowers, to navigate here. Are we going to be able to just bring that over enough? Yeah, totally. Not a problem at all. Okay, this gets more complicated now. We can't just cut our way through the front. So, start me off by going back to go forwards. And then, how much of this can we bring down? That much. I can't jump up there. How are we going to do this? It's a fantastic question. Well, now I'm over here. I still can't... Oh! I see. So we compressed these steps out of existence when we did this. So we can't make the jump up to there, but if we then expand that, we now have our staircase available to us. So if we collapse that down to, make ourselves a tiny little staircase. Come back this way, launch that back up, cut across, and into the tiny void. Right, we are now at stuff that I did not see while checking the game earlier. So we've got boxes and presumably switches. So let's start by getting me. Can I get me under there? No. How am I getting out of this box? I can't select outside this edge. I guess this flower's stopping me on the vertical. Oh, I can get rid of that whole section underneath me. Grab and push. There it is. Very nice. Right. There's a big old gap. Oh, there's a button on the edge. So if we can press everything between the button and the surface opposite the button gets pushed. Very nice. Now I just have to start keeping all of these mechanics in mind. Seymour Skinner, welcome in. Yes, we are puzzling in collaboration with the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase today. So that opens that. But presumably I can't be in the way when this wants to compress to there. So where can I put myself? If this comes... So I can't interact with the lines on the exit switch either. Well, this is doing me no good, is it? I want to try and, like, be in this gap while I'm available to compress this. Oh, I can just bring that down one. That'll do it. So now we can compress this over. And how am I getting through here? I've lost my switch, but that's okay, because now I'm underneath all of this. The switch recreates its circuit, and I can get through the gate. CPS is the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase. Over on Steam at the moment, there are discounts and bundles and announcements for all kinds of puzzle games, puzzle platformers, logic puzzles, detective games, sucker bun games, all the kinds of thinky magic that you could possibly ever want. Now, I think I need to drag one of these corners, presumably the one on the side that I'm not, above the switch. Can I? No, I can't do that. Because I can't go over the switch itself. I can reset to take me back to where I began. Oh, I can do just that. I was overcomplicating it. And yeah, a couple of days ago, there was also the Thinky Games, Thinky Direct Games Showcase showing off announcements, trailers, demos, release dates for all kinds of puzzle games. Right, hop me back up there. Oh, there's a switch up here as well. Okay, so get rid of those. That lets me in here. If I now release that, do I get killed? I do. Interesting. Okay, so where can I exist safely in the meantime? That's a fantastic question. Okay, I need to be up here. No? How did I do this the first time? I'm perplexed how I managed... Oh, was it this one first? It's that one first, then this one. Order of operations is important. Right, get rid of all this space in the center. Send the brick across the gap. Get my gate open. Wonderful. And, right, we have to grab this immediately, I presume. I can let it go. But where does it have to get to? It's going to be one of top left, bottom right. Or rather, top right, bottom center. Now, we can pull that over. That's good knowledge. If I pull this to here, I can now get the block onto the bottom switch at the very least. If I do that, though, I can get out if I go over and pull it backwards. Now, I can use that to get up here. There's not some secret hidden block, is there? Right, reset me. Can I pull this down too? I can. Okay, so the box presumably then wants to be up top somewhere. That will do it. So that releases the other switch. Now I need enough room to get out. And through the two gates. And we are on our way. This feels like a trick. So, as far as I understand, I can't manipulate folding of space-time through this guy. And I can't hold both switches at once. But if I pull that to there, push this off of here, cancel that off, and then pull this ledge down to there, we get through both switches without being tricked on the use of the brick. Very sneaky. Right, that opens that. And this also opens that, presumably. It's like a two-phase gate. So, what does that mean for where I can go and what I can achieve? If I pull that all over, I can get into here. Right, so this opens this gate to get me up, and then presumably down the line I can use this to push that gate again. However, this one is vertical instead of horizontal. So, we also have to think about where we can actually push this guy, because there's only so much kind of real estate we have for shrinking the spaces around its existence. If we do that and that, it will drop through. But now, unless I can do... Oh, can I do this? And it sinks down low. Okay. The button's missing, so we need the button to be corporeal to get into here. Okay. Then if I compress through that block, I can get to here. I can compress through all of that space to let me get through there. And then if I put this block there, come back out to the top edge, here's what's going to happen. We only need to compress this left-right 3 spaces, and then that switch can hit the brick, and then we can do the same trick there. That switch hits the brick. And we have sussed it. Very nice puzzle. Oh, this seems very familiar, but what is this? It looks like a closed eyelid. Oh. It's completely independent of all of the movement of stuff. Interesting. Can I can pull that to there. I can pull that to there. I can just pull the whole level on the other side of this girder. Amazing. Okay. Puzzles generally are fairly simple when they introduce a new mechanic, but I just assumed that I had to go like 3 steps further ahead than I already was. We can do this. We can do this. Oh. That'll do it, I suppose. No problems there. Now, I can stand on this. What else can we do with that? Well, I can stand on this to bring this down even lower. And then... how can I use this to my advantage here? Ah! That's so clever. Right, we are... so that's 1, 2 below. And then, can I bring that even further down? Right, that launches me up. I need to be above it before I can bring this passage down below it. Oh, oh. I can't undo because we're in like a real-time space, but I understand what I'm hoping to achieve now. Well, I want to get... oh, it's because if I want to get onto here anyway, I can't pull this down through me, is the problem. But now I can be here, bring that... oh! Oh. Okay, I need to slow my roll. Everything's going to be fine. Stop trying to do the same thing over and over and over again to hope that you can just panic your way through a puzzle. It's not how that works at all. Where do I realistically want this to get to? There. That'll do nicely. Oh dear. Now we're thinking in levels, aren't we? Up, down, all around. I need to get inside of this. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's my finish, but it's also covered by one of the eye tiles. Isn't it? Oh, okay, I guess it's just the rules of the finish line are different. What? Oh. That was level 22. What is this? Final level? No. Compressed Space by B Deshi Interactive. Full version coming soon. Wishlist now. If you want to go and wishlist Compressed Space, you can find it over on the Steam page. Unfortunately, right now I don't have links to everything down in the description because we're streaming rather than a video, but you'll find Compressed Space under that name just over in Steam, or it might be even Compressed Bracket Space Bracket for that. Okay. That was a good, quick, swift 20 minutes. Let's jump back to this screen for a moment as we come out of here. And we can jump into game number 2. Right, back over to this screen. Everybody, welcome to Leaf's Odyssey. So, if we hit play here, we can start describing what's going on. We are this little otter. I believe the otter is called Leaf, although I could be mistaken. In this world, every time that we step, the world around us takes an action as well. If you've ever played Crypt of the Necrodancer, there is a character called Bard that plays exactly the same as this. So every time you move, the rest of the world moves in reaction one step after you. And the Tower of Destiny is ahead if we follow the road. We attack with WASD and wait with space. So this guy's caught behind these 2 rocks. If I move over, he moves down, and then I can attack. And if we come down to here, they move across, and I can attack. In doing so, we've opened this little doorway, and we can head down this ladder with X. And now we have 3 gates leading to a gold key. So, we can attack brick walls. That's good to know. Let's let this guy come all the way out. We can hit them. And then these guys clear the way. We might as well go south first. We have a little mini-map in the lower left corner if we do consider ourselves possibly getting lost. So these guys, we have to get them out from behind those corners before they can then pursue us down this lane. And then the same's going to be true for you. We need to get you around that bend before you can then find a direct path to us so that we can attack you and open the gate. Great job, Leaf. Right. Okay, so this red gate is directly accounting for this red enemy. That block fell behind us as we left. So, we have a lot of wall to dig through here. I need this guy? Do I need this guy? Ah, yes. Okay. Alright, there is one of the keys I presume we need. This tile is going to disappear when we step off of it. Now, we've got all of this to work through with one enemy's presence. If we kill the enemy too soon, we can see that these gates will switch and then we can't get through this. So, we need to make sure this enemy is keeping its distance from us suitably. So, let's hope. Can I get you to go left? No. Is this going to be enough? I don't think it is. Yeah. That will not do it. So where can I stow this enemy for a while? I can do that to get one tile away. That's no good. Where can I put this flying snake? Ah. Is this helpful to me? It doesn't seem so, because I think I need to get him over here somehow so that I can have more space between me and them. But I'm not sure how I'm getting it to take the corner I need it to take. Ah ha ha! Okay, now. How does that help me? Because being over here doesn't help me at all. He's still just going to chase me. Oh! Okay. Is this as good as it gets? This is probably as good as it gets, right? No, not even. I can bring him up to here. No, I can't, because I would lose this tile if I tried to get him further over. So... there must be more room than this. Yeah, simply must. Where can I put you, friend? Well, that's no good. It's interesting how sometimes it takes the corner with me in parallel and sometimes it doesn't. There's got to be some specific logic there somewhere that I'm not following up with. And also now I can't remember how I got him over to where I wanted him to be on this side now. I just need more time. That's no good. There was somewhere I got him onto a corner. And he got stuck. Doesn't help when you bump into the wall when you didn't want to bump into a wall, does it? Right, we got away from him again. So I can get this far with him up the top. I can't get you to stay can't do this because I have to kill him to get through this gate. I know that much. I also definitely can't ruin that future progress possibility for me. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bricks, which means 5 steps between us, which right now I just do not have. Oh, you can investigate everything. Interesting. Flying snake. Well, coming back through here, this is the only place he can be. And this is only 2 squares. I'm stumped already. I can't undo through a reset, unfortunately. Though I would love to. Well, failing that, we can go investigate some of these other corners. Maybe we'll learn something in these that helps. Where are we going to get to get out of here? What? Ah, single file line, huh? Right, I'm going to guess that we have to get everybody dead. Okay, I can wait on the falling platform. That is interesting. How am I getting you? What? You're currently... Oh, I have to go all the way across this bridge without stepping back. Interesting. Excuse you? Oh, controls. That one. So we have to go all the way across here. We've got him. Oh, really not giving us any time to breathe here, are we? I wager I need to do this whole line in a straight shot to keep this guy from not getting into the place. Okay, I understand. No, I don't. Okay, I have to do those attacks while you're here. Then I have to do my outward step while you're in line with these bricks. I missed you, didn't I? Well, I can do that and then come all the way... No, I can't come all the way back up. I mean, if it works, it works, right? Okay, those on that side are all done. You are a problem, though. Did you get here one tile too fast? Okay, maybe I didn't press as I needed to. I need to stop thinking that spacebar is God, every step matters. Because now you can't get over that edge. Maybe... How did I get you the first time? Okay, now you're over. I can get you. This is fine. Hey, we got a key. Alright, that's that one done. Let's go back up here now. Bridge over nothing. Right, are we going right first or up first? It looks like we're going right first. Right, how are we going to get those guys to move out of sync with each other? Oh, we give that guy one step head start. Easy. And then, how many over here? Well, I can get down here and out of there. You can't be a problem until later, so we have to start down here. Excuse you? Where am I going to go? I can't get back out that way. I presume that I don't need something from the earlier part of the puzzle to help me with this top part of the puzzle, but it's not a guarantee. Hey, Nightfalls, welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the puzzles too. Can't go up. By the time I go up, I get wrecked. Is there something else I'm missing about this? Like, that bit seems too easy. I let you out. Have to do this. And then there's nowhere else to go, right? I can't allow myself to even go down into the pits. Right, how could I possibly do this differently? Right, I need a step to keep that guy away. Or, if I step over, I can bring him further down now. But to what end? And presumably I need to use every step from when I leave here. How does this benefit me? It's a fantastic question. I can bring him over. Oh, I keep him alive until I'm through that gate. That will do it. That will do it indeed. I love a good aha moment. It's the best thing in puzzle games, is a good aha moment. Now we can either enter from the right or from the left. Okay, I feel like this was not correct because now this guy can't ever get out, right? So enter from the left instead. Oh, but now you've got problems. Huh. Maybe I can wait at a certain position. Like that or something. Okay, I need them to have... It's this step that is the problem. Now they can't get out. Alright, there must be a back and forth here to take note of. We'll double check the right hand side of things just to see if anything is gonna change how I perceive what's going on. No, I can't go down to get this guy back, so that's never happening. So it must be a left hand side start. Where can I get some time back? Because these steps are in sync with these tiles. So by the time I do this, they've become a problem. I have to deal with that. I have to deal with that. You're around. I can come to this tile once, but to what end? Because I can't bring him back up through there. This guy on the left is a menace. This doesn't help me either. There's a move here, and I don't see it. The stage is called Around the Bend. I have a journal? Leaf's observations. Flying snake. Oh. Flying snake moves towards Leaf. Flying snake will attack Leaf if it moves into his tile. Flying snake can be killed by Leaf bumping into it. Flying snake prefers to move on the same axis it's already facing. Flying snake will turn 90 degrees if it can't get closer on its current preferred axis. Flying snake can safely cross pits. Flying snake will turn 90 degrees if it can't get closer on its current preferred axis. Prefers to go the way it is facing. Hello, SQLPY, welcome in. But there's no world... Is there... No. This just ends up with the same problem of this guy now not being available to us. I was wondering if I know what way he's facing, can I encourage him to stay in this orientation, but I can't go down and then he gets trapped up here. Hello, Abhimeni Ushigoka. Welcome in. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. I need to reframe how I'm facing this problem. Because there's only so much, like there's literally, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 tiles of travel. There's 4 brick walls to break, and I can wait, but only for a couple to come around. And I have to break these every time I pass them, because I can't go back. That gets you behind that line. I don't understand what I'm doing with this tile to help me. Please, by all means, offer suggestions if it keeps the process of things moving forward here. It would be a very dull stream if I was just stuck on one room now for the following 20-30 minutes. No, you go right ahead. I'll take help if it's there. I'm not here to say that I'm the greatest puzzler of all time or anything today. It can be a collaboration. But I can't see any functional step that I have yet to take. What would happen if you stepped on a single block, left block first? If I stepped on this... Well, that's a very interesting thing, isn't it? That would probably help us. Except I'd need to go right-hand side first. That would do it, wouldn't it? How did I not think of that? It seems so simple on reflection, doesn't it? Right, so we have 2 of these keys. This guy and this guy. To get to that key, to then proceed upwards, I need to finish this room that I have struggled with previously. So I know that this guy is going to prefer... Flying Snake prefers to move on the same axis it's already facing. Flying Snake will turn 90 degrees if it can't get closer on its current preferred axis. So I need to make some distance between me and it somehow. Now, this feels like I'm achieving something. But not enough of something. Because we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps of space between me and him. Doesn't help when I bump into the wall mistakenly over and over again. See, on that move, he doesn't turn 90 degrees, he turns 180 degrees. Okay, moving on the same axis, so it can move forward and backward on the axis it's facing. Okay. Where else can I put you? I don't understand where I can put this guy that I can get more distance between me and him. This is a 1 space gap. This is... like, this is a bigger gap, but... by the time he does that, it's only a couple spaces then. I have managed to get over to the other corner before he does. But even then from there, I don't know what to do. Insert Benny Hill theme here. Yeah, there are a lot of circles to go around in here, aren't there? Every time I accidentally bump into a wall, my brain goes, why? I can't even remember how I got myself... like, I want him to turn... not on that step, but like now. I want him to take a step towards me, but not through here. Because now I can be over here. The grey tiles are just stone floor as opposed to marble floor, I believe. Unless, if there's some kind of hint that it's trying to offer me, I'm not seeing that hint. Like, I can't bring him over further because I need this tile to still exist. So while I can get out of here, I can't do so in a way that gives me more than 3 tiles space. I need him to get onto, like, this tile, somehow. But I don't seem to be able to do that. Because he starts in the row I want him on. I just can't shake him. And like now, he goes back. So I want to be 1 lower than him on that turn. And then I can go all the way down and he can attempt to catch me at a correct distance. See, here he's going left and right. Then now he's coming down and down. He continues to prefer to move in his current orientation. This is how we came into the room anyway. I just need 1 more space and I don't see where it is. No, I need 1 more than that. I think you're on the right track with trying to make him far away while further up. Yeah. Is it this? Well, we got there. We got there. Now, what's through this gate? Inspect wiring. Mouse over. Oh my. Okay, so lower that. Bring them over. And then lower that again. Bring them over. Lower that again. Bring them over. I think the difference on that previous puzzle was the distance between me and him horizontally then transposed into the difference between me and him vertically as I moved downwards while he had a bigger range to see me through, I think. I have no idea if there are secrets in this game or not. Rocky opening. Alright, not so bad. And now we have a new dungeon of mechanics and mysteries. Bomb bug. Oh, flying snake does not interact with pressure plates. Interesting. Oh, jeez. Were you not going to make an observation about that? What? Right, I can't hit the hot stuff. That explodes. I don't make any observations. Oh, they only move on alternate steps. Okay, sure thing. So, I need to get the bug to the snake if I'm going to get out of the room. Oh, interesting. I guess I could use weight instead of taking steps back and forth over and over and over again. How can I get you further out of there? I kind of can't now that you're trapped in an area that's too big to get away from. So what line do I want you on? And is it this one? No, it'd have to be... How am I going to get you out? Okay, I'm going to bring you to there. Big question is, can this insect see me through a locked gate? Yes. Or rather through a fence. Got him. Oh boy. So now we have observations. Bomb bugs. Bomb Bug. Bomb Bug advances towards Leaf in orthogonal directions. If Bomb Bug is not facing Leaf when it wants to advance, it turns towards him without moving. Bomb Bug does not bite. Bomb Bug primes when Leaf gets within one tile in any direction. After priming, Bomb Bug explodes in a 3x3 area on the following turn. Bomb Bug explodes when attacked directly. Explosions destroy cracked walls. Explosions kill other monsters. Okay. So, I'm going to use that to break that. Then get you out. I hope I didn't need this one broken. We'll never know. I can't stop on lava. It kills me. How am I going to kill them? I have no idea. Obviously, I can get this guy to follow me. But how do I get this guy clear and safe? Also, why is that breakable in the middle of there? That's quite the mystery. Oh, right. So many moving pieces all at once. I can't get you to explode from back here, can I? No. Explosions destroy cracked walls, explosion kills other monsters. Primes when I get within one tile of any direction. I don't know what else I could be doing with that. What on earth is going on with this? This opens those, that opens that. What? What is this asking of me? It says chain. Do I need to make these explode in a chain reaction across, like, this diagonal or something? Oh, they can't stop on the lava. That's very bad for their health. I feel like that went remarkably well. Okay, we've got 5 pressure plates for these 5 things. I can go over once and back once. I need to get these guys. Oh, okay, so let's do to there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Now here's my problem. That breaks at that point. Can I stand on that one? Surely not. But how can I get anything to stand on that whilst only having this much room to escape? Is my concern, obviously. In fact, getting any of these guys to these sections... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, there's lava under those. Okay, so we have to do it in the right order. This one first. Then... that one. Okay, we need enough room to do it as well. God. So is there a specific kind of key that we need for which of these goes to where? I think you can go to there for the first one. Then... I can't do that yet, but you're ready to go to there for the second one. You can go to the fourth one. You can go to that one. That should be fine, right? That's not going to cause me any problems. You turned. That's fine. Oh no, I've biffed it. I did it backwards, didn't I? Yeah, okay. So I need the closest one. Down here. Can I... It's going to be an annoying thing to manipulate, but... Oh god. I feel like I'm once again overcomplicating this in a massive fashion. So you can stop on there. Do one step to turn and then one step to chase me. But I need you to go first. I need you to go third. I wish I could, like, have these lasers just, or these wires on show all the time. So I need 5, 3, no, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. Five, 1, 4, 2, 3. So, who's going to be the furthest one away? I can do this. I can totally do this. 5 is the closest one. So, is that going to be you? 5? No, I need it to be you, right? If I could just pick them up and put them down where I wanted them to be, it would be so simple. Right, you stay there. 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. No, I did it the wrong way around again. So, just do this, but backwards. So, bottom is closest. Then, you can go there, that's fine. This doesn't work either, does it? No, I'm still just doing it wrong. I'm doing it backward again. Why, brain? Why you do this? So you need to be the furthest one away. I'm honestly just, my brain's going around in circles and turning into a puddle. 51432 equals 32415. Now, is that these guys going 32415? So you're on 5, you're on 1, you're on 4, you're on 2, you're on 3. No. 5, 1, 4, 2, 3, left to right. Three, 1, 4, 2, I biffed it. Did I biff it? I'm so over this puzzle. Let's go see if this has something that my brain can cooperate with. What is that? Push blocks, okay. You are scared of the push block. We have to destroy the push blocks. Interesting. In order left to right, they need to be on buttons 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. In order from left to right, so you need to be on button 5. One, 4, 2, 3. Except I need to do it from the back. So 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. Interesting that they didn't die. That's quite alright. The VOD should be there for compressed space if you want it to be. There's a lovely, snappy little demo. Oh my god. They have to die on the lava. Okay, this one. This one. This one. Thank you, chat. Your brains did what mine could not. Alright, let's try one or two more, and then we're going to switch it over to profit margin, which I'm very excited about. Oh gosh, we got to destroy everything here. What does this switch do? Lowers that block. Alright, I'm going to start with one of those. That seems just like good sense. Right, can't push through posts. So I've got to come through here and do that. Oh, I can make them scared with the bricks. Okay. So I actually don't think I do want to make a crossing in this puddle. I think I want to send it around in 3 directions. So if I do that, it sends it up. Then that sends it across. And that sends it down. And now I just have to destroy the remaining pieces. 2 in water, 1 in lava. So making the bridge was a trap. Gosh, can I do this quickly, swiftly? So that connects to that. So that's lowered that. That lets me bring that up. Then what do I do with that? I can bring you closer to me by dropping that down. But I couldn't do it in a way that gets you to explode him. Could I? I appreciate your help, chat. You did a great job on that previous puzzle. So I can get that depressed. And with that done, I can then... don't know. I can't scare you off anywhere. Well, if I do this... Oh, I need to do that, but I need to then... I want to get to this tile, effectively. I think. Oh, but now I'm trapped! How? I was so happy until... that moment. Oh, I don't need that tile. I can just not be slow. That would do it, wouldn't it? Right, with 45 minutes left in our segment, I am not going to go and get that last key. We're going to take our victory on those 2, and then I'm going to jump over to this screen as we change over to our 3rd game of the block. So, Steam. This one takes a little moment to load. There it is. Right, lovely. Let's jump back over to this one. Welcome, everybody, to Profit Margin, where we must build out a network of trade routes to appease the gods. I played the tutorial previously, though I did not come to this menu to start a new run. So select your challenge. Win condition. In idols we score, collect 100 points. All right, that's going to be that then. And lose condition. Stone before sunset. Fail to win in 1,000 days. Okay, let's take everything that we have here and start. Then I will explain what's going on. The God of Clothes. Who left a pair of flip-flops on my altar? Right, so this is the God of Clothes, and this is our series of islands. So we want to make clothes for the god in order to achieve our further objectives. To do that, if we draw cards off the top of our deck, we can see we have a card that turns apples into clothes. Now, that's good, except we have to get the clothes to this guy, and right now the apples are here, a food stockpile, but that would be 1, 2, 3 steps over to get to the clothes temple. And we can't just build straight roads. We need different nodes of manufacturing to cross over from tile to tile to tile. So, first of all, we're going to draw 5 cards from the top of our deck here. There's 5 cards remaining that are currently unseen. So, we need something that makes clothes over here. And this is an ancient ruin. Build a road through these to collect 1 of 2 rewards. Intriguing. Not sure that I'll be able to do that necessarily today. There's a wood stockpile, a food stockpile, and ancient ruins. So, fulfill the god's demands to level up this temple and gain their divine rewards. We need 12 clothes. Right now, we only have apples into clothes as an option. But what we can do here is these 2 cards right now are not the most useful to me. And because they both share crystals in their top left corner, I can stack them solitaire style in order to open up another section. So that is clothes to crystals. This is tools to crystals. Neither of those are really helpful to me right now. We keep drawing. This is food into logs. I don't have any logs into things right now. Maybe I'm worrying too much about what we do and don't have. I would really love a logs into something. Logs into tools. We could start with that. So, we're going to build a road there, and this settlement is going to start taking wood stockpile and turning it into food. Now, if I get this apple into wood over here, what we can do is we can take our food into fabrics, build that there. Are you not building? You're building tools. How did I screw this up? Hold on. Let's just... Can we restart? New run. Fresh run for me. Oh, you've moved. Okay. All new stuff. So now we have 2 areas of crystals. I need to make sure I'm doing everything as my brain sees it so. So crystals into clothes. We don't have crystals into clothes, obviously. We have wood into clothes, so if we take this crystal into wood, build the road, we're going to import this crystal and make wood, and then from that wood, we can make clothes, and those clothes can go to the temple, and once that's done, we will have our rewards. Every time we pass through one factory to the next, our gains for that product increase. So it starts as a 1 coming out of the minerals, then gets +1 to 2 coming out of this wood village, then +1 again coming out of the clothes village. So it only takes 4 base to get to 12. Clothes temple levels up. Choose your reward. 3,000 gold immediately, or 2 torches to explore new decks. Give me the torches, please, because we still have quite a lot of gold, I believe. The gods Commandi Oti. Not sure about that one. Build 2 additional roads transporting food. Build 2 additional roads transporting wood. Is this a quest? I didn't have these in the tutorial. You've just chosen your first celestial quest. Complete these to earn points, rewards, and higher trade bonuses for your towns. Okay. I have torches. So, which area do we want to open up now? It's going to take some gold and some torches. By my divine decree, a plumber's crack shall not exceed 2 inches. The god of tools. Right, we have food, and crystals. What can we do with that? This is fabric. Fabric into tools is not going to work out well for us right now, just because we don't have any ways of making fabric. We could open up a second region right now. I do worry, though, that perhaps we spread ourselves too thin with gold, because we need gold to build our roads. And without more of that, we could have issues. But right now, this is a tiny self-contained thing. And so, what else can we do, really? Apples make clothes, clothes make tools. Okay, let's go. Apples make clothes from here. And then clothes make tools. Do you not? I guess you can't build through the mineral stockpile, or I can't build a road through the mineral stockpile. That's a problem. Well, this has become a better town because we've got more things going to it. But now I need some other way to move through all of this stuff. So you're sitting on a bunch of clothes. I can make tools, but I can't get them to the tool place. Because presumably I can't do this either, because it won't connect to that. Well... let's draw some more cards. Close into crystals. I need one more step between crystals and tools. Tools into food. Right, I'm going to open up another section here and see if I can't find something better to do. Invest in Big Snake Oil, the god of medicine. How do you make medicine? I don't have any cards that make medicine. Level 0 medicine temple. Clearly, we don't have raw ingredients of just medicine. So that's going to be a problem for me, isn't it? Maybe I should just start making stuff. Here is a crystal guy taking out some crystals and making apples. Message in a bottle. Click to get a useful hint. Win games to unlock more items, relics, commandments, worlds, and difficulty levels. Adorable. So, I don't even start with more cards, or can't shuffle through my cards. This is just what I've got now. Which is interesting. I could level you up for more stuff. You export clothes. You import wood. I don't have a clothes for wood card. This is so much trickier than I anticipated it being. Okay, this is exporting food. Quest completed. Build additional roads. Build 2 additional roads transporting wood. Build 3 additional roads transporting food. Give me that guy. But right now, this can then go exporting wood to make tools. And then that tool can go to there. Choose, give me the gold. Okay, we finally figured out our supply route to get tools created. And by adding the food into this temple, it becomes even more efficient. What are these? We got a whole ring going now. And so with the excess that we make, we are generating money from this guy. Raise land. Transforms an ocean into land. Oh, give me 3 of those. Still no idea how we make medicine. Not a clue. We got so many gods to appease. So these are our 4 cards. I don't know how we get more cards. That is one I have not seen in the tutorial. I just worked with the deck that we had. So you're going to get enough tools eventually, I believe. I don't want to build anything in here. We could spend some golden torches to open up a new zone. If we do this cheap zone here, what do you have? No gods, just raw materials. Ancient ruins, wood, but nobody to help finish my quests. What's the balloon? Balloons. Use on a town to build an air tower. Enables a town to export 1 resource to 2 plots away or 1 that's blockaded by a stockpile. No, we ran out of this resource here to then build more wood to then build more textiles. So there's nothing to do in this corner right now unless I can get this guy more imports of tools, clothes, or minerals. Which I don't believe I can with what we have going on here. You have clothes available. But I need wood on here. Tools guy's happy though. Liquidate. Remove a town, gain 5,000 gold, or torches. I feel like it's got to be torches because we need to expand more of this area to get more stuff done. So that's going to keep making money for us. But things are not cheap to expand into, are they? I don't have the money for all of that. Okay, I'm going to put this here. We're going to move our spare clothes to this, then export tools to that. And now, does that keep going? Yeah, we now have a new trade route going that way. Because we can increase our... We can advance our towns to increase the number of imports and outports they have moving between them. Your first card totally works in between those rocks. Taking fabric for crystals. I'm going to raise this tile. Because this guy is making a lot of tools. Do I need a different import for that, though? There's so many moving parts. Goodness me. There's no fabric here. So without fabric, I can't import fabric to become crystals. There's crystals already exist here. I think is my issue. It's so trippy how the stuff underneath the bar at the bottom just wibbles and wobbles. Right, you're going to continue to make cash, at least until these food stockpiles are exhausted. You're working on yours again. I'm worried about spending 16,000 to unlock more terrain, just because we then still need gold to build roads. But you know what? We got nothing else going on. Gold, God of Jewelry, show me your bling. I'm very worried that I'm missing some part of the mechanics that lets me get more cards, because this is all we've got now. There's a hint bottle in the sea top right under you. Complete quests to increase trade bonuses from towns that make your wagons grow faster. I finished my quest. I don't even have a new quest yet. Skies. Use a coastal town to build a port enables a trade with one other port town as if they were adjacent. Fire. I mean, I'll take these. Should we just try and build anything that we can with these then? But tools and fabrics are not natural resources. Total resources in transit, days elapsed, your current score, win at 100 points. Open the summary of the game, choose a level detail to display on the map. Empty stack. I'm so baffled on how I get more cards, if that's even a thing that I can do. I feel like I'm working with a very, very confined set of tools. Maybe I should have been building through the ancient ruins more to get stuff. You're exporting wood. You're exporting wood. You're exporting food. No other hint bottles around. So this is going to run out of resources eventually. We don't have enough gold to search in new regions. You're making tools. I can't export your tools to here. That's annoying. Can we build, use on a town to build an air tower? Right, you have that. I don't know how I make jewelry. Are you going to send tools now? No? No, you're not. What am I missing? Maybe there's special stuff on the island you can make in the ocean. I don't just want to spend all of my raised lands on random... Mouse over the deck torch equals new cards. Empty deck. Use torches to buy new decks. Oh! Thank you so much, chat. Okay. That is another 14 cards remaining. Okay. Didn't learn that one in the tutorial. Thank you, Laurelise. I appreciate you so much. Right, now what can we do? There must be something we can do. Even though we've now spent 214 days here. You can pause and slow down the time, but I'm happy just ticking along our growth over here right now. So, draw a card. Let's get crystals and crystals stacked and tools stacked. I'm looking for anything that will let me make any of these other resources we apparently need and don't have. You've just stacked 3 cards with the same resource. That creates a merchant of the resource shown on the other side. Merchants are wilds. They can import or export any resource you need. Well, that's fantastic. Where am I going to put you? You export crystals. Who wants crystals? That doesn't already have them. You require minerals. Choose. Give me another torch then. Okay, that's now sending stuff around and about. 7 cards. I feel like so we have to just get stuff on the board so we can buy more stuff down the line. So, you... nope, not you. You take some of that wood. Follow the grain and carve carefully or I'll split, or it'll split. Right, gold. I have 2 additional size 2 wood coastal towns. Use 3 clothes cards. Use clothes cards 3 times. Upgrade any temple 2 times. We'll try and upgrade somebody by increasing the number of routes they have working through them. So, what do you want to export? Clothes. Fine. You can export some clothes. You want clothes from crystal? No, you don't. Undo is so useful. Crystals are clothes. You have clothes already. You want minerals. We don't have wood to minerals right now. Just draw everything. Be careful, you're in danger of breaking my commandment. Is your commandment the lose condition? Because that's fine. Right, we make a minerals to wild. Level up tools. Give me fire again. Okay, now we're cooking. I'm glad you're enjoying the rune dice runs. They are great. We got 13,000 gold now. Not enough to expand anywhere. Merchant wild required. I mean, if I raise this. I could do... You export Merchant Wild, but I need crystals into you. How would I do... You require minerals. How do I get minerals to you? It's a great question. You can't export more tools. You require minerals and food that I do not have right now. Gosh, my brain can't process it all. now. This is the contents of what we took new. So, you need merchant wild via crystals. I can make crystals via clothes. You take apples and turn them into clothes. Then you take clothes and turn them into crystals. And then those crystals can go to the wild, and the wild can go to there. A good start in fulfilling my commandment, God of Idols. So we now have 26 points. So build that. That builds a loop. That's starting generating gold. Good. Okay. So much going on. We can now spend a torch to get more cards. I presume at some point we're going to get cards out of this that will be able to make things such as jewelry and medicine. There's medicine. Okay. Now we're cooking. I want to make a long chain of something with... Well, oh, okay. Hold on. Hold the telephone. I probably shouldn't be drawing this much. Okay, you take... You import wild and export wood. That's fine. Is there not... Yeah, there are medicine towns. But there's 11 cards left in this deck still. Who has room for anything? You start taking that, sure. Give me market. Multiplies the value of all wagons that leave that town for 12 days. No, just give me the gold. Then we can buy some more land in a minute, hopefully. Right, we're going to need to build up to medicine here. So we can either use ports or air towers, because I don't have the ability to raise any more ground right now, which is its own problem. Are you out of materials? Seems like you are. Shame. Who's got apples to go out? You have food available. Ship there. And... did I dictate where that airship was going? I think I did. I think that's not what I wanted to do. Use it on a town to build an air tower. Enables a town to export one resource to 2 plots away. Oh, I can't do it miles and miles. Alright, you can stay then. Sure. I need more fruit and stuff. I need more of everything. Let's be real. We got 29 points in a third. We're about on pace. We got a third of the requirement in a third of the days. So it's close. We're probably not going to finish this run before our 8 PM stop time, but hopefully it's given you an idea of what we are working with and trying to accomplish here. Right, take wild, make apples. Yes, but I need a resource for that, because you want apples in. You want apples in, although that's already fulfilled. Right, you take wood, make crystals. How about that? I want medicine. Wood, cloth, and tools for medicine. I mean, I could just start building random stuff around anyhow, right? It's just making random resources to move stuff out of our hand. What happens if you stack 3 wilds on top of each other? We may never know. Alright, we got our first medicine guy. We have crystals to fabrics. And fabrics to medicine. Oh, I bet I can't put a balloon on there. Ah, okay. So now I'm making a bunch of medicine that I can't get to where I need it to be. Except I can with ports. I'll take it. I'll take any progress on anything right now. So what else do you want in? Wood. There's wood here, but I can't get that to hop over a space. What else do we have working for us? That food has now... stockpile is empty. So that track is going to stop. We can open up another region. We only have 3 torches left, but we've still got another 8 cards remaining and tons still in hand. Right, let's get those trading. Give me a torch. Let's open up this. A curse upon the printing machines, the god of scrolls. I haven't seen a card for scrolls at all yet. I need more gods of, like, wood. Where's the god of wood? Or the god of wood not? Right, I presume that if I get another deck down, we will be able to get a god of wood going, but to get there is a whole other set of things, isn't it? Do we have wood for tools? We don't. We have wild for wood. I need to be able to export wild. You have to have the wild on the same side to stack them. But yes, I'm intrigued as to what I would get if I had exactly that available. Tools to medicine. I wish I still had more raised towns. Raised tiles. That would be really useful to me right now. I want to give more wood import on here. You'll take anything. Okay, that works. That increases the number of medicines we're exporting, I think. Although, I think this is completely run dry of all materials now, which is its own problem. They're not making any additional progress whatsoever. We always need more wood. You can't go wrong with more wood. Ah. I think we've just managed to export wilds into jewellery. Yes, interesting. Okay. Hadn't thought about that, but that opens up some very different avenues for us. So now we can export fruit to wilds. That fruit's already been taken. This is exporting tools. That's not helpful. So, the music has just completely stopped, hasn't it? There it is. Any more hints in bottles? Growing your towns increases the value of your wagons. It also increases your score. Can I have this little mote of flame, please? Honestly, I think a large part of the strategy here is just make wilds. Right, takes wood, makes wild. Torches over here gets new deck. New deck has medicine, crystals, okay. Not the stuff that I necessarily am dreaming of. I need to figure out if I can move spent towns out of the way. I think there was a resource that was offering it to me earlier. If I could get a wild next to a resource I have, I could then export that wild on a coast, because we have 2 docks, to the Scroll Temple. And then I would have some hope. Easier said than done. Trickier done than said. What can I do with what I have? Crystals. Not much. I could make a... Okay. I can make a medicine to wood. Put a ship on it. 2 plots away. Oh, you're 3 plots away. You're not even the one that makes the medicine. Medicine to wood. Airship. Airship. Give me... Oh, yes. That's what I wanted. Right, now we can raise 3 tiles of land again. So, I want to get something to crystals. Crystals harvesting something. Then that thing to apples, and apples to wilds, and wilds into here. So, wild's going to go into that. I'm going to raise this. I need something that exports apples. Room for more upgrades. Can I interest you in a new ballroom? Upgrade any temple 2 times. More gold or more fires? Give me the gold. God's command unto you. Upgrade Scrolls Temple to level 1. Build 2 additional roads transporting tools. Have 2 additional size 2 wood coastal towns. These are some demanding gods, aren't they? Okay. So, I was doing this. You want to get food in. So I need something that exports food. Do I have a crystal to fabric card? I think I undid further than I was anticipating to do so. Never mind. Oh dear, what was I about to do? I'm so frazzled. Apples. Okay, takes fabrics, exports wilds. Takes crystals, makes fabrics. Start there. Takes fabrics, exports wilds. Wilds become wilds. We made something. Food stockpile. Creates a food stockpile on a selected cell edge. Oh my god. Where was my food starting out? Yeah? $10 food, is that all? I had hoped for so much more. Alright, well, we are only halfway through our 1,000 days, so we're not going to reach the end of that today. So let me jump back to here and say thank you all ever so much for joining me on this stint through the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase. If I can find the schedule, then I can tell you that after this, we should be going to Patati Games with an interview. I'm not sure who with, but they are doing an interview over on the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase next, so that'll be where the content is jumping off to after me. But thank you guys ever so much for coming and hanging out with me as we check out some Thinky games. There's going to be a lot more of these that I'll be playing over on my channel in the days and weeks to come. Lord knows I have seen so many announced, and even those that were announced at last year's Thinky Games Direct, there were still some of those that I haven't gotten to. So if only I could have more time in the day, I would be able to play more. But alas, we only have the same 24 hours each, unless you are incredibly rich and have like staff and chefs and stuff, which I do not. But you know, it's been a lovely time. Thank you guys ever so much for coming and hanging out. We are going to listen to the little pan flutes and music of the island as we let everything go. Thanks so much for the stream homepage. Switching to the next one, pre-recorded in 1 minute. Thank you, Mayri. I'm so bad with names. So yes, over on the homepage, you'll be getting an interview, I believe, a pre-recorded one. And then there's plenty more content coming to you through the next rest of the evening and tomorrow evening as well. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. The not Stretchmancer, that was the other one. Similar mechanic. Where's my Steam page? Compressed space. Very clever. Using just the 2 or 3 little rules and then manipulating them in such ways. And I would never have known that Leaf's Odyssey was going to be as difficult as it was so early as it was. I thought it was going to be a lot more kind of freedom in the way things resolve, but clearly there's some very incredibly accurate puzzles over there. But you know, we had good fun and I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to put up the stream ending scene, and then the stream is going to go over to the interview, and my evening is going to end here. Thank you guys ever so much for joining me. I hope I can see you again sometime soon. Bye, guys.